Hey Pisces, or Chinese year rabbit, mutable beautiful water, this one is for you. Thank you guys so much for being patient. As I was on a trip last week, we went to a birthday party for my great nephew. He turned 2, and then we also had a funeral for my mom's sister's husband, who was my uncle. And he he was a wonderful man. It was super sad because he meant a lot to all of us. Anyway, then when we got back, we had another incident happen. It was a very tragic one. And my kids were sick like all week, and then now I've been sick for the last 2 days. I'm trying to get better, so my voice is kind of not all the way there, but I'm trying my hardest. My ears keep doing like where if like you go in up in altitude and like they pop, or they try to pop, but that's what's going on. Either way, I hope you guys are doing good. If anything tragic has happened in your life, I'm sorry. My condolences to them. If anything hasn't, that's wonderful, and I'm glad for you. And let's see what we have for the All Things Considered part 2. We have the perfect couple, divine union till death do us part, for better or for worse, in sickness and in health, some kind of marriage. You guys could be married now, right? You're already in a divine union with someone because you know you're the perfect couple. You already said your vows, whatever it may be. You guys could be about to be engaged, right? Something that you're looking forward to in the future. Another card is the energy of what blocks are you having from allowing your creative side to shine? Open up your heart chakra and by stating things like, I'm open to receiving and giving love. I love myself and all human beings. I forgive myself and others. And mind and loving meditation. Rose tea or cacao and rose quartz are available to help out with opening up the heart chakra. Now let's repeat these as it's important. I am open to receiving and giving love. I love myself and all human beings. I forgive myself and others. Something about beautiful sunsets is important because I see both of these pictures have a very beautiful background view of sunsets, as I did take the picture of this one. This one I got from one of those ones that you're able to take the pictures from as not a copyright. Okay. Now that we have these out, we're going to get a mystic love oracle for you. Let's see, for Pisces. We have fears, and you could be afraid. That's why the energy of the heart chakra is needing to be remain open. And to get it to open, you could use rose quartz. You could drink some cacao, which is like, cocoa, pretty much. And there's other ways of just stating certain things and doing mind and loving meditation. So utilizing your mind to clear your mind of negative thoughts and doubts and worries and concerns, as well as the meditation part to release these things from getting worse. And I do see that that could be why we're discussing this whole thing today. Let's talk about this with the Osho Zen a little bit. Afraid, there's guidance here. So when you're afraid and you're fearful, remember that you can always ask for guidance. It is always there for you. You could definitely be a March Pisces with number 3 here. Life path number 3. You could be born on the 3rd day of the month as well. So I'm going to get you guys a message. Let's see. Choosing carefully, choosing carefully. We have, it's time to build that courage. It's time to be strong and hold on. That's a good message for this because that's the guidance they want you to know. It's time to build that courage and allow your openness of your heart chakra so that you can receive the love that you know you deserve. You know in you that you deserve it. So why would you allow other thoughts of, do I really? Is it ever going to happen? If you know you're deserving of it and you're worthy of it, it has to be found. Okay? All right, we're going to get some tarot on this now. I see the Empress, and I see the 8 of Wands on the bottom. And that's beautiful energy of fast progress, right? Success, manifestations, sexual energy too. Traveling as well. That's actually a very many multiple energies card that are really positive ones. Now, see, you were fearful because of scarcity in the past. Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could have been with an earth sign, right? You could have been with someone you thought was stable maybe at the time and it was great while it lasted, but then it started to deteriorate, not be so good anymore, and fighting just never stopped. Instead of having the love there, it wasn't there at all. You know, these kinds of things happen, and it made you fear commitment. It made you fearful of opening up your heart chakra to a new beginning. Because what if it happens all over again? And I think we all question this a lot, especially when new beginnings come, because we do compare what could happen in the new beginning to what has already taken place in the past. And that's actually, you know what, comparison is the destroyer of excitement and joy. Because when you start to compare things in any way, you really take away the beauty of what the new or what the old was. Why compare the beauty of this sunset to this sunset when they're both immaculate? They're both beautiful. Why take away, right? That's kind of the feeling I'm getting with this energy. Of course, Chinese, your tiger could be specific, ox, a rooster, or a snake could be specific, okay? But of course, there was hurtful things in the past. You're now fearful because of it. We get that. Let's get going. The Page of Swords, you're trying to be mentally inquisitive. You don't get drawn into arguments. So you're trying to be more intelligent about the way that you handle situations, about people that get triggered or people that say things that maybe had triggered you once upon a time. Or, you know, you're just trying to level up in your own knowledge in a lot of ways with that Page of Swords. Let's keep going. Let's see. Seven of Cups. Many options, pickings and choosings. Six of Wands is because there's so many options, and there's every option you choose with anything you pick, you know, it's going to lead you to the success because you deserve this anyway. You just always just needed to believe in that part of yourself more than you're allowing yourself to believe in the doubt and the negativity that you know has been conditioned or molded into you, but it's not you. You know, we don't want mold in our houses, so why would you mold inside yourself? Why would you keep that? It's not good for you. It's stagnant. It's nasty. It becomes gross, and it ruins you. So there's the Page of Pentacles. It's time to focus on you. Good news is coming. Good news of success, victory, and triumph as well. Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn again. Leo is Chinese your monkey, and Scorpio is Chinese your pig. We just had the full moon in Scorpio, and that's the feeling of like all these new options that are coming through. At one point, maybe you thought you were lacking a spiritual growth, and that could be why we're talking about this right now, because the part that was lacking was the heart chakra has been blocked a little, and the only way to unblock that heart chakra, see all this green energy, and green is heart chakra color. So when you see green and you know that you could be wearing that heart on your sleeve, kind of per se, as he's carrying it around this green reef on his stick, but it's a victory. He is a knight. He stands proud. So wearing your heart on your sleeve is the ideal image I'm getting in my mind, and this gives me the sense of how innocent, loving, and wonderful you are, not to mention all the knowledge you've been trying to learn and go about things. You're enhancing on the empathy by doing that too, because you are really trying to understand and deal with the situation in a very non-triggering and non, aggressive type of way. You want to go about things peacefully. You want to see people in peace. You don't want to see them harmed. And especially if this is a person in your life that you really, really care about and you really, really love, and that maybe one day will be your partner, will be your spouse. And if you guys are already married, you could still have fear. If this is, if are you really still loved by this person? Do they really still love you? And do you love me just as a best friend, or do you love me do you really love me as a wife? Because I've seen some of those posts out there, those memes and stuff that, or reels even, that do that, and it makes you really know that those people out there really have those feelings, and that's totally validated. So there's nothing wrong with feeling this way, but just knowing that you're getting confirmation from me that this is a wonderful thing. You are recognized here. You are definitely appreciated in a lot of ways. You do a lot of things too. I feel like with the Seven of Cups, it's not just giving me options or choices. It's giving me somebody who does a lot of things at one time, can juggle many things at one point. I know it's not the Two of Pentacles, but it's giving me the vibes of like there's so many things that you can be dealing with at one time, and you're still maintaining it very well. So you could be under high load pressure of stress, and maybe you yourself, you're kind of freaking out on the inside because you're trying to keep everything perfect. But you trying to keep everything perfect makes everybody look like, wow, she actually does a really good job maintaining everything at once, even though there's a lot of things going on at this time. you know, and people may want to actually help you out, and maybe you're like, yeah, sure, go ahead and take that and do this, please help me, thank you. Some of you could be like, no, I'm cool, I got it, don't, just go sit down, chill, it's fine. But regardless, people see you handling many things at one time very well. Okay, especially your partner, if this is what that's about. You've been confused, but you're about to be freeing yourself from a lot of confusion is the two messages I'm getting with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, with the Shadow Self in the reverse. Shadow Self in this deck is the devil, but it's in the reverse, so it's a freedom of confusion, because the confusion is in this energy of the reversal. Then the Five of Cups in the reverse gives you a release of emotional baggage. So not to mention freeing yourself from confusion, but freeing yourself from things that were holding you back emotionally, that you were repressing. Okay, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn. Again, Capricorn is heavy, and of course, Aquarius is heavy, and Scorpio is also heavy. But there's the Two of Pentacles in the reversal, but that's because you had realized there's certain things with the loss that you can no longer juggle. So with the Two of Pentacles in the reversal, it means to me you're no longer juggling something that made you feel left out in the cold. Okay, it was some kind of injustice, and now you're throwing in the towel because it blocked your creativity. It did. It caused you to feel dissonant towards things. And the Emperor's here. The Six of Cups is here. I feel as if this is you really trying to be your children's, you know, best parent in the world. That's pretty much what I'm getting. Like with the Emperor, it's like you're trying so hard to tackle so many things. People were really cruel to you. You know, they didn't really take you seriously is what I'm understanding. You had to learn to really love yourself and bring out the inner child of you. You are trying to create something under the radar. You want to create something that will never be collapsing. And with that, that's like you're keeping it on the down low. You have confessed, you have come clean. For a lot of your ego, you've left it behind. There was people that lacked teamwork, that were disrespectful to you, and that's where you had to learn how to deal with these people, you know, and you've had to heal and slowly recover, and you are still very equal, and a lot of that good energy of being equal and genuine and devoted in a lot of ways, that karma is coming back around to give you and reward you for something. But there is something that you were blinded by, but even though you felt a little sense of maybe blind faith, right? Blind faith, but you still defended that blind faith with the Seven of Wands right there and the Two of Swords right next to each other. With the Seven of Pentacles, that means growth, union, joy, the Empress. There is something beautiful about having an established home setting here that I'm seeing, and as much as you guys have been through, this is about to turn around. So yes, the Empress and the Emperor were here, and that's a divine union. But it's time for you to hold on. Know that this is okay to open up your heart chakra. These things are about to take off for you. Good news is right around the corner. You guys are able to free yourself from that confusion, that misconception of things in the past where you had felt molded or conditioned to believe something that you know is not true for you. Okay. Another message we have. I have so much on my mind. I really want to find the time to tell you what I have been thinking about from a masculine. Think it, want it, get it. Okay, masculine wants to say something they want to have been wanting to say, haven't had time to say. A person who puts on a persona, always putting up in front, and a mask wearer. Somebody that was a mask wearer in your past caused you some issues. Could have been somebody this person you could see at a celebration. That's definitely what I'm seeing with the celebration. This person's pretty lazy. You could just see this person at a party, at a whatever, randomly. Okay, you're going to see them being very lazy, or you can see that their whole lifestyle has become very lazy. Number 3 and 9, something about 93 or 39 could be specific. Okay, 1993 is the year of the rooster, it's equivalent to Virgo, and 1939 is the year of the rabbit, which is the Pisces energy. So that's what I have in this sense. It's just the guardian's trying to help you open up and know that things are about to turn around, and you just have to believe in what you know you're worthy of. And that's all this is about. And have a beautiful rest of your day. Much love to you. I'll see you later.